Welcome to your website tutorial from Kickstart Media. So we're going to just get started first by kind of walking you through the website that you now have, and we're just going to start right here on the home page. To do that, so we've got from the top we've got what's called our top navigation bar. Your website may have this or may not have this. Obviously, some of the elements are going to be different on every individual website, but in general this is called the top navigation bar. It can be turned on or off, and I will show you how to do that in a different video. And on this bar we can have things like our social media icons or some information, a phone number to call, whatever we like. So underneath that we have what's called our header area, and in this specific header we've got our logo on the left-hand side, and we've got our navigation menu on the right-hand side. You can see we've got our main pages here. As we hover over those, they change color. Again, on this particular site, yours may have an underline or another design function which denotes what you're hovering over. And you'll also see that on some of these they've got sub-pages underneath. For example, the services, it details the different types of services. So that's our navigation menu. Underneath that we have got we've got our slider image or our hero image right here with a little welcome title, a caption, if you will, and then a button. So, and then our page continues to go down. We've got an introductory type welcome message with a full-length column, and then some text in here, and a button which will go to the About Us page for your visitor to learn more about you. Underneath this, we've got a full-width column again, but with a background on it, a title again, some caption text, and then 3 columns. So 1, 2, and 3. Each of these columns contain a picture, a little design element, and a description of that particular thing, as well as a background with a background image there as well. And then we continue to scroll down. We see we've got another column here with some pictures to the right, and one side of the column, and the text and description buttons, and another, and continues on, and so on and so forth. So each of the pages have basically been structured out this way. So we've got some sort of strip at the top, really drawing people in, telling them what we're about, and some sort of a simple title and description, and then some deeper stuff as we move on throughout the pages. Obviously, under things like our services, for example, you can list all of your services or things that you do for people, have all those. Under contact us, you'll have contact us forms, and however you want to be contacted. So your phone number, your email address, your even social media if you want to be contacted through that, or a direct email message right from there. So this is basically just kind of showing you through your website. You've also got a news section here, which is going to showcase any of your blog posts. And again, you can detail how many you want to show, the format you want to show them in, everything. These will display however you would like them to display. So that is the benefit of having this system work for you. So you can see here we've chosen to display 3 columns of these blog posts or articles, whatever you want to call them, and we've chosen to display 6 total posts on this page. So each of these, obviously, if you click on it, goes to its own page, which is going to give it a full title, large picture, your full description of the post. You can input videos in here, anything else you want, as well as this sidebar, which again you can put anything in it you want. We're putting recent posts in it right now, and we will detail that as well. The last thing to show you is our footer area of our site. You can see that down here we've got our copyright area. In the footer we can put lots of other stuff. We put our social media icons again, and then this is important too, it's your login area. So you can obviously log in and edit your site, by just directly typing in the link, or you can just scroll to the bottom, and I always leave a login link there, and so you can click that and log in to your site. So that is just a quick kind of overview of your website and the different components of your website and how everything works for you. So. Hey, welcome to your new website. This is John Flynn. I'm just going to lead you in this first video through your new website so we can discuss some terminology and different parts to your website so that once we get knee-deep into actually editing the website, this will make sense. So on this little test site we've got going here, let's just start right at the top. This is our top navigation bar, this green bar here. And on this bar, if your website has this feature turned on or built into it, you can put things like your social media accounts, and as you'll see, we have over on the right, and then, or email address, phone numbers, whatever you want, a message, an update over on the left-hand side. So that is a feature. It's called the top navigation bar. So following that, we have the header area. In this particular header, we have the logo on the left-hand side, and we have our navigation menu on the right-hand side. Some, just depending on how I design these sites, some of them are like this. Some of them have the navigation bar separated, and underneath the logo, everything's different. So, but that is the header area. The header always encompasses the logo and the navigation bar. You will notice on the navigation bar, as we hover over some of these items, these pages or whatnot, we have sub-navigation as well for this. All right, if we scroll down, you'll see the header stays here, and this is called the sticky header. Again, some sites have this, some don't. This is an option that can be turned on or off, but that is a sticky header where it will stay at the top of the site no matter how far you scroll. Underneath that, we now start our actual page content. And so on this home page, we've got a Fusion slider with a title and a quick little description, which looks like my fat fingers hit 2Ks there. So, and then we've got a little button we can click, which will scroll us down to the next section. All of this obviously can be edited, and we're going to show you how to do that. So this is a full width column. All of these pages are made up of columns, you'll see. So we've got a full width column. It spans the entire width of whatever screen is viewing it. If you were to make your screen smaller, the column would shift, and you can see how this shifts as the screen becomes bigger and smaller. Again, this is just another example below this of a column that has a background color and image in it. This one we've added some pictures in, some titles here, some description, and again a background image of a cute tractor. So this for this landscape themed site. And again, some different width columns below that as well, and then another column that has a background image there with a call to action, a button as well. And then finally, we get to the bottom of the site. Your copyright information obviously will be here, and this is the important thing as well, and this is your login section where you can log into your site and go ahead and start editing it. So that's what we're going to do now, and we will see you in the next